Hey guys, it's me Ashanti from Shanti's Corner. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and turn that notification bell on. If you're subscribed already, thank you for subscribing and welcome to another video. So this video is going to be a little sit down, a little raw video about my experience of lockdown so far. If you're from the UK, you know that we've been placed on lockdown since January 2020, and since then this is our third lockdown. So at first, like many teenagers, I was excited, I was happy, I got to stay home, I got to stay in the comfort of my bed, I got to save money, I didn't have to travel to college, which by my means, I had to take bus, train and another bus, and if I missed that bus, I had to walk up this long hill, and I could have been early, but if I missed that second bus, I was late. So I got to not be late, as I only had to flip up my laptop screen, log in 1 minute before and I would have been early. On time, I should say, not early, on time. Anyways, other than that, there was many pros and many cons of this lockdown. Firstly, as I said, I was excited, I was happy, I got to stay home. But after a while, I started to actually see the statistics. I actually started to see what was actually going on around me. I realized that the figures kept increasing. People who I know, people who I didn't know, were actually suffering from this thing called coronavirus. And it actually made my point of view change. I started to get anxious, I started to get worried for loved ones, I started to get worried for myself. How is this going to affect me? How is it going to affect my future? How is it going to affect my education? And I started to see that many people were losing jobs. Many people who are more experienced than I. So once I leave college, am I going to be able to get a job? Many thoughts like that started to rush my mind. Because obviously there's going to be a fight in the market. All of those started crossing my mind. Things just keep seeming uncertain. There was news, if you guys knew, if you guys kept up with the news, there was so much uncertainty. They were saying that you can go out but don't go out. They were saying do this but don't do this, do that, and it was just so controversial. And then it just kept making me wonder, is everything going to be okay after this? Like, how can life go back to the norms? And then there was this period of time when teenagers and students were able to go to schools while the rest of the world was on lockdown, and they were saying that people my age couldn't catch it, but then you see people my age actually catching it, and then you're getting worried for your own safety, and then that has a toll on your mental health, because it makes you continuously wonder and continuously question. But after a while, I started to realize I myself, I can't do anything, for I'm only one individual. I can only do my part. I can only wear my mask. I can only stay at home when I'm told to, and obviously leave when I have to do like shopping, etc. And it made me worry a bit more. I feel like my main worry was to do with my mum. My mum works for the NHS, so obviously she has to still go to work, and obviously that is one of the biggest places of besides care homes where the virus can spread. So obviously I was worried for her safety, and also worried for everyone else in the household's safety, as I suppose most people were. And as I said, it has a toll on your well-being, as you can't go outside to... I'm a very active person, I do exercise, and the fact that I was restricted of doing what I found normal, for I had a routine. I'm someone who likes routine, I like structure. And once that changed and all of this uncertainty happened, obviously it's going to have an effect on well-being. And especially as a teenager, we have so much things on our plates. We have our academics to think about. We have looking after ourselves to think about, and other things. Because we need to prepare for our future, because we're in that final stage. Because after we finish education, we are thrown into the real world. And all of this just made me wonder. But it took me a while. As I said, I realised that this is beyond who I am. I can't keep in control of this. I'm someone who likes to be in control, which is a really bad aspect of mine, which I am working on. I like to be in control, and not in a bad way, but like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. I hope you guys get what I mean. I like to like know what's happening, and the fact that I didn't know what was happening made me like worried and anxious, I guess. And after a while, that progressed for a while, but then I realized that, as I said, I'm not in control. I can't be in control. And that's when I started using the lockdown to my advantage. I started to do new things. I started to learn new skills. I started to cook more. I started to draw. Not good. Don't get me wrong, I am not good. But I started to draw. I started to experience new fields. I got to know and understand me better. I know how some people might say that's like, oh yeah, but I actually started to learn more things about me and who I am as a person, not who society sees me as, but who I am. I started to see more things that I liked and disliked. I started to experience more and try more foods, as I didn't have to go out the next day. I just started, I believe I started to grow. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about actually mentally and like psychologically. You guys know what I mean? I'm not even going to try to pronounce it again. But yeah, I found myself growing, and I've delved into paths that I wouldn't think twice of crossing, and I believe it's made me more confident in myself. I believe it's made me more happy now. Like, I actually started to realize, I know how people say, oh, situations make you see who your real friends are, but it actually made me see who my real friends were at this time, because in times of need, that's when you see who will actually have your back. And it's actually made me more conscious of what I'm doing in my life. It's made me more conscious of my well-being and my health. It's made me eat more healthier. I can't speak now. It's made me eat more healthier, and it's actually made me go outside a bit more, even though I know you're not supposed to go outside. I'm talking about on my walks and stuff. It made me do that and acknowledge nature and all of that. So, as I said, my experience of lockdown was a weird one. It started off high, dropped down, and then it went back up to high because I found a new light out of all of this uncertainty. And before I finish, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit of an encouragement, saying, even though things are not going as planned, and it shows you that you can plan and plan and plan for things in your life, but something like that can just come and snap it out, and everything can just change automatically, and it couldn't be, and it has nothing to do with you. It could be things that's going on around the world. So I'm saying, even though that you're planning, things might happen. You might want to go into this job, this career, but something leads you to another path, and then you'll see the benefits out of it. Even though you might not see the benefits right now, the benefits will show up soon. And that's all I want to say, and that's my experience. If you guys want to comment down below your experience of lockdown, or any other video ideas you want me to do, then do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys liked my experience, or like to hear my experience, if that makes, I don't even know what I'm saying no more. But I hope to see you guys in my next video. See you guys. Bye.